Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this morning? Happy Sunday to you all. So this morning I was just, thinking. I woke up and the word trust, came into my mind, and I was just looking a lot about, trying to discover why this word this morning, and I learned something about trust and success. There's a huge connection and a power, strength with these two words together. There is no success without trust. And what I'm trying to say about the word trust is you need to trust yourself. With every success people have, there is a connection of trust. People who have great businesses today, people who have committed to their education, is because they trust in their work. They trust in their system of learning to be able to be successful. And now, why am I talking about this word today? I'm pushing this word today because I don't know what you may be going through. I don't know what you may be thinking about. I don't know what is going on in your mind. But the power of trust, when you begin to trust in yourself, when you begin to trust in more in what you do, when you begin to trust the system that you have, the system that you are trying to take through, that is when you can encourage success and you can really yield that success in whatever you're trying to do. So always, and try to cultivate the mindset of trusting who you are, trusting your dream, believing in yourself, and believing that you can make something different. You can make something happen. You can make a change. Trust is so important. You need to trust in yourself. And we do struggle. I mean, trust is a very powerful word, but there is trust in success. You just cannot succeed in life. You cannot overcome when you don't trust who you are. When you don't trust and believe that you can make something different, how will you make the thing different? So sometimes what we may be planning or what we may be wanting in life may not yield out because we don't trust in the system. We don't trust in the outcome. We don't trust in what we're doing. We don't believe in ourselves. We doubt so much. But it's time to start believing in who you are. It's time to start believing in what you can do. It's time to start believing that there is something unique in you. I don't care what your past looks like, and don't worry about what your past may look like. Worry about what the present. Where are you today? What are you doing today? Who are you today? Who are you surrounded around today? The past is so important because through the past we can learn how to make amendments and make things better for tomorrow. But also, what about the present? Sometimes we focus so much on the past that we forget about the present, not the future. Or sometimes we focus so much on the future that we forget about the present, not the past. And everything has to be balanced in life, and that is how we can grow ourselves. If you don't balance things in life, we get confused and we cannot really yield out what we want to yield. I want you to understand that anything is possible if you set your mind into it and believe in yourself. You have to believe and trust in yourself. I have had so many doubts in my life, but each time I try to pick myself up and believe that something big can happen for me, and I work towards that, it do happen. It always happen. And there is something very powerful in believing in the process, believing in what you can do, believing that even the little thing that you can offer can yield out something big. That is huge faith in yourself. I mean, you have to start having a certain kind of thought, a certain kind of mindset to things in life. So don't worry what is going on. Don't worry about Don't worry about, the bad things or whatever that you may be going through. Think about the past. Think about what is going on right now as well, and think about what can change in the future. And that is where you can find your hope. But I want you to know that there is something big out there for you. And if you want to succeed, you have to start trusting yourself. You have to start trusting in the system and in your system and what you can do to make that difference. Don't worry about what people say. People can tell you you're not gonna make it. People can say that you are nobody. People can tell you that you cannot do it. They don't have any control over your life. Don't worry about the naysayers and just focus on what you can do. Focus on that little gift, that talent, that thing you have in you that you can expand and make bigger. Trust in what you have and believe that whatever you have, big or small, you can make a difference. Never stop pushing yourself. Never stop pushing yourself. No matter how much you hit rock bottom, look at it as a rebirth. You can stand up from that rock bottom and you can be so firm and you can hit anything and you can keep on pushing. Look at that as a way to elevate yourself. There is nothing that can bring you down. You are the only one that can say no to success. But you can come out and you can overcome everything, every adversity that come over your way. You can get bigger. You can get stronger. You can do whatever you set your mind to do. You have to start believing in yourself. You have to start believing that there is something within you that is big. There is something within you that is unique. There is something within you that is special. And nobody will ever take it away from you. And don't worry about what people say, but focus on what you can do. Focus on the resources within you. Focus on the people that are motivating you. Focus on the positive people around you. And let those people that say no, let those people that say you cannot make it, let them be your motivation. Let them be your motivation to prove them wrong. Because you can say, I will prove you wrong. And let that be your motivation. But I promise you, you need those two people in your life. People who motivate you and people who say stuff about you. Because people who motivate you, they push you to keep on moving. The people who say stuff about you and say that you cannot make it, that is where you'd grab your inspiration and your motivation to keep on pushing. I tell you, my life has been a transformation. When I look at my life, I have no words to say. I'm just short of words. And I tell you what, you got to keep on pushing. You know, when I was doing the IO with my team, I was an international officer with my team. There's something we used to call switch. You know, sometimes you have to smile. Sometimes you have to be, be good, and sometimes you have to be mean. Sometimes you have to have this kind of hunger in you to get something. You need to be hungry. And if you're not hungry, you cannot get anything. So that you have to work, you have to switch, you have to be happy sometimes. And sometimes you just have to be hungry. You have to be hungry to get something. And you need to have that kind of hunger in you. And you need that. You need that switch in you. And that is how you can really bring out, something big, something amazing in you. If you keep on one switch for the whole time, it's hard to really yield out something big. So sometimes you need to switch. You need to switch yourself. You need to switch the mindset so that you can really yield out something big in your life. And I'm going to leave you with one quote that I saw this morning. It said, don't cling on a mistake because you spend so much time on it. No. When you make a mistake and you know nothing is going to come out of it, do not cling onto it just because you've spent so much time on it, but rather dig into it. Take out every single positivity in it and bring that positivity out and every single thing you've learned from the mistake and move on to something different. Move on to something bigger, something stronger, something that can elevate you. And do not waste time because time waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody. So keep on moving towards your dreams. Never give up. Keep pushing and always, and try to trust in yourself because there is something big in you. Have a wonderful Sunday. Stay blessed.